Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
We have been dealing with some rocky weather the past few days here in the Valley. Take a look at this. A viewer sent us this video of what looks to be a funnel cloud. It was taken near Spiritwood, North Dakota, which is just east of Jamestown. The question is weather like this headed our way? Let's find out more from Robert.
Well, we've got a few showers that are popping up out there, and with these showers, we do have that risk for a few isolated funnel clouds, and we've seen those pictures. There's another one near the Jamestown area. Thanks to Jamie for sending this in, and one more. This one from Cordell. This also near the Spiritwood area. So a couple of funnel clouds out there. We've also gotten reports of funnel clouds near the Valley City area as well. These ones near Jamestown and Spiritwood around 2:45 this afternoon. The ones near Valley City around 3:45. Taking a look at the satellite, you see the clouds moving in different directions at different levels. A little bit of shear or a little bit of spin in the atmosphere, and just enough of that spin that it's allowing a few of those funnel clouds to form. Those funnels likely to be very small and very weak, just like they have been all afternoon. Just a few showers out there, and again, an isolated funnel not out of the question over the next few hours. These showers will dissipate as we head through this evening. The other big story is the chilly weather that's sticking around. 50s and 60s right now. Winds becoming very light. They'll get very light overnight tonight with a chance for some fog. Here in Fargo, I think as we head through the evening hours, an isolated shower the next hour or two, but by 7, 8, and 9, that shower chance goes away. A very chilly overnight tonight. More on that, as well as a look at your 7-day forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
How low will those temps go?
You'll see.
Yeah, thank you, Robert. Two people in the Valley are warning others about a website they say is scamming people for their hard-earned cash. The two are upset with the website RVshare.com, saying the company that lets you rent other people's RVs is only in it for the money. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Bailey Hurley looked into the website and talked with the two who say they were fooled.
I'm not asking anybody to compensate for my time that was ruined. I'm just asking for my monetary money to be back.
Sherry Bjorken was looking for a trailer to rent last week to take to her family reunion using the site RVshare.com.
When I went on the site, I mean, it looked legit and everything.
With a tight deadline, she picked a camper and decided to book it immediately, charging about $800 to her credit card. But days went by without hearing back from the owner of the RV, prompting Bjorken to reach out to the website's help desk.
Well, here's his information. Try contacting him. And my response was, well, I already did that. And, you know, what I do need is help. Instead of emailing, which is being time consuming, please call myself. Never did I was contacted from this company.
Without help, a call back from the owner, or an RV, Bjorken says she missed out on a full day of her reunion and had to shell out $800 more to rent a new RV on a different website.
I had to make a quick money situation. I'm out $850 plus the $800 that I have to dispute now.
It makes me pretty upset because some people don't even have that kind of money to be waiting to get back from companies like RVshare.
Cody Kruger is the owner of the RV that Bjorken paid to rent, but he says he never got a notification or even accepted the rental request.
I don't feel that you should even be able to book something from somebody without talking to the owner, and I had no idea that RVshare had already taken her money.
When I tried to get an answer from the company this morning, I sat on hold for over 25 minutes, and when someone finally answered, they said they couldn't talk to me.
And like after talking to you this morning and looking into it, you know, and looking in that I didn't accept any of that stuff or send anything in for payment, it kind of makes me feel like they're just out to take people's money from them.
Kruger says owners don't get paid until a few days after the RV is returned, so he hasn't seen any of Bjorken's money, but tried all afternoon to get her a refund, adding that he'll never deal with this company again.
As soon as I can figure out how to delete that listing off of there, it's done with. Like, we aren't doing RVshare anymore.
In Fargo, Bailey Hurley, Valley News Live.
And finally, late this afternoon, Bjorken got an email from RVshare that she will be refunded her $850 later this week. But she says she's not budging until the company also reimburses her for the other RV she had to rent. This story came to us through our whistleblower hotline. And if you have a tip that you would like for us to investigate, give our team a call, 237-6576, and we'll get to the bottom of it. Two men are behind bars in Grand Forks tonight facing smuggling charges. Timoteo Batista Antonio and Jeremias Ramirez Morales were arrested yesterday. U.S. Customs and Border Protection would not specify what they are accused of smuggling, but did say it could be people or goods. Around the same time those two men were booked, 3 other men were also booked, charged on immigration charges as illegal aliens. The Border Patrol has made about 25 illegal immigration arrests so far this month in the Grand Forks area. A West Fargo man who pleaded guilty to causing serious injuries to his child will spend about 1 more month in jail. A judge sentenced Aaron Kemper to serve 5 months in jail and 2 years of supervised probation in the case. Kemper is getting credit for already serving 118 days of electronic home monitoring. Court documents say in November of 2017, West Fargo police got a report that a 3-month-old baby was found with broken ribs, black eyes, and a fractured arm. In May, Kemper pleaded guilty to the child abuse charges. A Lyft driver from North Dakota is now in jail after allegedly sexually assaulting a woman from Mandan. Court documents say the 26-year-old woman was picked up at a bar in Mandan a little after 1 in the morning by 39-year-old Corey Wickham. The victim told Bismarck police she tried to get out of the car when she arrived at her destination, and documents say Wickham then grabbed her arm and stopped her. Court documents also state that Wickham began kissing the woman on the lips and put his hand down her pants and up her shirt against her will as she was trying to get out of the car. The woman tells detectives she woke up the next morning in her home and found her underwear was covered in blood. Wickham's bond is set at $500,000 cash for 2 counts of gross sexual imposition. A former Burleigh County Sheriff's deputy accused of several drug and theft charges was arrested this morning for terrorizing. 31-year-old Kerry Komrosky was arrested after police say he pointed a gun at a woman in Lincoln. Authorities say a 1-year-old child was home at the time. After multiple attempts to talk with Komrosky, he was arrested and taken to the Burleigh Morton Detention Center around 3 a.m. A search warrant was executed where Komrosky was staying, and police did find a gun. The woman and child were not hurt. Lawmakers in Washington are continuing to pay their respects to the late Senator John McCain. Our D.C. Bureau's Peter Zampa reports on how our North Dakota senators see a big hole now that the Maverick is gone.
Senator John Hoeven says he hasn't just lost a colleague, he's lost a friend.
Yep, sure, you betcha. You have a unique United States senator here.
Senator Hoeven is watching a video we took in 2015. The senator from Arizona barging in on what was meant to be an interview with our North Dakota senator.
A lot of those fun things, are part of his legacy too.
Hoeven says McCain's independent and fervent voice on Capitol Hill will be a big part of that storied legacy. A reputation that earned him the Maverick nickname.
That was his nature. He was feisty. That's part of the reason he was such an amazing sailor.
Democrat Heidi Heitkamp says she remembers that feistiness in action, watching McCain, quote, dress down a younger member of the Senate. She says she focused on avoiding his bad side and learning from the veteran senator instead. His ability to work with both sides of the aisle is an attribute Heitkamp says she will always remember.
He came with a steel determination to do the right thing and to be that moral compass for the Senate. And I think that's how we're going to miss him.
In Washington, Peter Zampa, Valley News Live.
Senator McCain will lie in state inside the Capitol Friday. There will be a private burial service in Annapolis, Maryland on Sunday. It was a chilly bus stop pickup for kids in West Fargo as they headed to the first day of school. West Fargo officials say grades 1 through 12 return today, and on Thursday, kindergarten will be back for the new school year. West Fargo Public Schools surpassed another enrollment milestone on the first day of school. Official reports for students in 1st through 12th grade show that 11,081 students were registered for the first day. This is the first time in history that the district has had an enrollment of more than 11,000 students. Was one of the schools to finally open its doors to students in West Fargo. Willow Park is the largest elementary school for the city with a maximum capacity of 550 students. The new school allows West Fargo to bring kindergarten back to the elementary schools instead of having a separate kindergarten center.
We wanted to get kindergarten back into all of our elementary schools across the district. In order to make that happen, what we had to do was build a brand new school. And then that's part of the steps that we took to be able to get kindergarten in all of our elementaries and have that K-5 alignment across the district.
Willow Park Elementary is also offering after-school STEM programs for students. After a hard week of work, how about some football on Saturday, specifically the NDSU football game against Cal Poly. Before you go, though, consider this. There are 30 walk-through metal detectors at the Fargo Dome, and authorities recommend you don't bring in any unnecessary bags. A clear bag is encouraged, but not required. Each entrance has an express lane for those who do not bring a bag or any extra items. Also, be sure to remove anything from your pockets. Signs are posted at the entrances that list what items need to be taken out before going through the detectors. And get there early because there will be delays. And don't forget, you can catch Bison football all season long right here on the KVLY and KFYR Bison Football Network. Our Farmers Union Insurance Bison Football pregame show kicks off at 1:30 this week with the game to follow at 2:30.